Who are you?
I was gonna say hi, then you said hi.
Yeah, it's Dion Anthony. ECSports is back, episode 26.
26.
Yeah, this is the one. First of all, I haven't done this in a while, but I'd like to thank everyone that watches and listens to our podcast. I felt very happy. I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago. I was in my day job, and a woman was staring at me. You know, I'm like, hey, you know, I'm married.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
You know? But she's just like, football? I'm like, no. I thought she needed something. And she's like, I listen to your podcast. I watch your podcast. So I felt very, very happy. I'm sure Anthony did too. I texted him. And then I had someone call me from Houston saying they listen. So, I mean, I'm glad that people find us interesting and listen. It's like we say, we're not joking. It's a great listen in your car, on your headset, on your earbuds, whatever you want to call it. So I just wanted to reach out and thank our fans, so to speak, that are watching. And hopefully we could keep growing so we can, you know, see us everywhere.
Right. That's the goal.
So now let's get to business. Some brass tacks. Is that a little Italian for you? Yeah. We're going to go over some things today. Like we said last episode, we went over with the Bulls as we always do, because Johnny P and Gary, what's his name? Gar 4. They they take a lot of our time because we love them. So
Fire Gar 4.
Yeah, we're going to talk about our thoughts on women and the women reporters in the locker rooms. And we can talk about the NBA because that's what we know. We're going to talk about the Zeke because this changes with the wind.
No one knows.
No one knows. And we're going to talk about the Eagles and the trade deadline and everything that happened a few weeks ago. So let's start with and the Cavs. Woo. The Cavies.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. I mean, they're picking it up, but I mean, what's your take on it? Do you think it's because Kyrie is out, or
no?
Are they just not cohesive because they're getting a team together? But we do have to realize that this is a team without freaking Isaiah Thomas as well.
Right.
What everybody honestly thought coming into the season. Another one where it's Golden State, who actually isn't killing it either. You know. What do you think the reason behind their slow start is?
By any means. Here's the thing about the Cavs, and this is a LeBron-centered topic too.
Mm-hmm.
Any LeBron team that struggles, blown up.
Okay.
The Warriors went, what did they do? 72-9.
Mm-hmm.
They won the finals.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Oh,
a year ago.
Right.
They didn't win the year that they won.
Oh, right. So they won 72-9.
Know your basketball.
And then they lost. And then they won 60-something odd games last year.
Okay.
And then they won it all without anybody just even touching the surface.
Okay.
And they're now 4-3.
Are they? I don't.
Yeah, they're
It's been
4-3.
a while. They were.
They're
a while ago.
They're 4 or 5-3 right now.
Yeah, this guy's mind is gone. It's like Wednesday night.
4 or 5. No, I think they're 5-3.
Oh.
4 or 5-3. But the bottom line is this: no one's saying shit about it.
No, because everybody knows what's gonna happen. You know, because at the end of the day, it's Golden State and Cleveland at the end of the year.
Exactly. So why are we? What are we freaking out about the Cavs then?
Because basically, it's LeBron James, and he said I think it was like a week ago that he feels that this was his worst training camp. I personally thought it was one of his. I mean, if what he posted, he doesn't feel like he's in shape. Dwayne Wade came in, like we said last episode. He asked to go to the bench. We saw here in Chicago that Dwayne Wade doesn't really like. I mean, the younger guy said it after he blasted them off in the media. Him and Jimmy B, that he doesn't really work as hard as he should. And Dwayne Wade is not that leader guy that's going to come in and rile you up. Let's go, guys. We're going to do it. So
He could care less.
if you look at the team, it's a team of new players. Then you got LeBron, Kevin Love, and J.R. Smith, who are the biggest roller coaster fucking. They're just the Incredible Hulk Joker rides. They're everywhere. Like
Right.
they'll be up, and then they'll just suck, especially at the wrong time, which is in the playoffs.
Right.
So the best thing to say it is they're coasting right now, but then they lose to like the Brooklyn. I think they lost to the Nets, bro. Like I can't
They
even
did lose
tell
to the
you.
Nets.
And we've had this episode.
They also lost to Indiana.
Yeah. So that's tough. So right now,
like I said, I'm not going to panic because this happens every single year.
true.
Oh, LeBron's running out of gas. Oh, he's getting old. And then what happens?
Yeah. There is a switch to turn on for LeBron James. We're talking about LeBron James. Everyone. Like, let's be realistic. And again, Isaiah Thomas is no slouch. Once he's back,
Oh, he's a stud.
you know, they're gonna be something. So let's turn down the stove on the Cleveland sucks, because if you look in the mirror, Chicago, because that's where we're at, we ain't shit. So, and I want everybody to comment. It's gonna be simple. We don't have the outstanding high-tech bar graphs of who's winning, but I just want your vote on what you think. Whenever you're not busy, just write Anthony or Dion, and all I want you to do is, who do you think's gonna win our bet? And if you didn't know what our bet is,
20 games.
20 games.
20 is a push.
I say the Bulls will not win more than 19 games this year. He says yes. The winner gets
State 48.
48.
Number one
Used to be
steakhouse in
Mastros.
Chicago, by
Used
the
to be
way.
Mastros, right?
No, they're still Mastro. This is the same owner.
Got you. I thought they closed Mastros and
This place is
pushed
powered
it up. So I'm gonna go give them a test drive with the wife soon, because I gotta see what I want. So I want our fans to vote so you guys can get involved and tell this guy with his old style on his left that the Bulls ain't winning more than 19 games, right? So
Sir,
also, there are some teams that aren't usually doing it, but I think we called it too. What do you think about Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks?
he's MVP right now.
Okay.
It's very early. He's putting up 36 a game,
I
34.
think 32 of those points are in the paint, which,
Which is fine,
yeah,
because you take him how you get him. I'll tell you that much. The guy is shooting. He's shooting horrible from beyond the arc, but that's okay because
sometimes you have to taper down. I know he's trying. Like, dude, do your game. Work out on the outside of the game. Don't try to, get your jump shot in the middle of the game.
right.
Do your hard work and all of that. Because
No,
there's a lot
I
of
agree.
players that didn't have a jump shot and they just made one because
I mean, this is a 6'11" ball handler.
wingspan is sick. But
I mean, why not drive?
yeah, when you got it, why
Yeah,
not
I
do
mean,
it? So
If you're 6'11", the Bucks, they're a subpar squad. No?
Really?
You don't think?
Oh, I mean, subpar is pretty It's pretty harsh.
No,
Subpar,
subpar to me is
middle of the line. So basically, it's Bulls, subpar, and good. 'Cause
correct.
Bulls is shit.
That's correct.
So you don't even have to say shit. You just say Bulls, right?
I'm
Outside
going
of
to make a
Lauren
very
Martin.
bold statement here.
Here we go.
You can agree or disagree.
Disagree.
Don't matter to me. You didn't even hear what I had to
All
say.
right, go ahead.
So,
Wake up, man. It's Wednesday night.
the Bulls are not they're not a good team.
No. Is that your bold statement?
No. But the Bulls are a way more exciting team to watch this year than they were last year, even with the minimal wins they have this year. I would rather watch this team than last year's team.
What is wrong with all right? When I go to games this year, I tell my friends and whoever, hey, I'm headed over to the Pelicans game this week.
Okay.
That's what I say.
It's fine.
You're so disillusioned as a Bulls fan.
I'm not disillusioned.
Yes, you are.
No.
Why are they exciting and last year wasn't?
Why?
Are you the guy like, oh, these guys, these Jimmy
No,
Butlers
no.
and Dwayne Wade think they're shit and they just freaking suck?
No.
What is so exciting about this team?
The exciting thing is, right now for
The
me,
growth of marketing? I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm just. go
he's
ahead.
great.
All
I
right.
like him
So
so
what's
far.
what's exciting? I guess.
What's exciting to me is, last year, we had expectations, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we sucked.
We had expectations of what?
Of, making the playoffs, not
And
being...
competing with LeBron. I never thought that.
No.
Okay.
But we had expectations of making the playoffs, being a pretty good team, maybe a 4 seed, somewhere along the lines there, with the way that we looked on paper, everything else.
Okay.
And we sucked.
Mm-hmm.
And we watch the same game every night. The Bulls either win or Jimmy Butler takes every single shot in the last 7 minutes and they lose,
Okay.
which was no fun at all. Okay? Or this year we watch a bunch of 22-year-olds run around who are competing, even though they're not winning, they're not a good team, they are competing.
Okay.
And what did you and I talk about this year? The only thing we want the Bulls to do.
Johnny P said it too.
Okay, we also said it though.
So the guard.
We spoke
guard
about
for
this
it.
at the
You were
media
right.
day.
We did.
We
The
asked.
only person that was very upset was Freddie.
Right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Freddie.
Oh yeah.
I'm
You think
coach.
I'm
I'm a coach. What do you think? Then
You
you said
think
the guy's first name.
You think I'm not coming out here to win?
Yeah.
No, Fred. We know you're not going out there to win. We know it. But the bottom line is this: they are competing,
Okay.
and for that reason, to me, it's more fun to watch because either way, this year or last year, we weren't winning shit. So I'd rather see a bunch of young guys have fun and compete every single night than a bunch of guys who are egotistical as hell and who didn't do shit and play the same exact game every single night and were disappointing than the team we have right now.
Okay. I mean, I can go with that point. As long as you understand that
We aren't good.
yeah, we aren't
I
good.
do.
And I am
I do.
very interested in the bone-in ribeye with an Oscar sauce on it. That's what I'm interested in. And I want to make sure that the sides are a la carte.
Oscar style.
Oscar style.
You could have whatever sides you
All
want.
right, bro. I'm just making sure that
You could have
you're on
whatever
it.
sides
Yeah.
you want.
Because
If you win the bet.
I am, and you can if you do.
Correct.
I'm not worried about it.
You forget. We are not
And
at.
let me say this.
We
I
are not
want-
at full strength yet.
And
Fred.
people know. Wait, whoa. What's going to get us a full strength?
Chris Dunn
Okay.
back in the lineup.
All right.
Zach Levine
Zachy.
back in the lineup.
Zachy. Do you max? Did I say that before? Was that on the show or off air?
No, that was on the show.
Oh, okay.
On the last
so we
show.
already talked about it. You
Yeah.
will max him out.
No,
Okay. Because it happened.
I said it's going to
Yes,
be.
you're right. Okay. So once we get to full strength, we're going to get a few more wins. So, and I want to make sure that everybody
Some garbage
understands
timers for an extra-
I am a Bulls fan.
For an extra
I just-
T-bone on some garbage timers.
Yeah, so you're going T-bone. I'm going bone and ribeye. Got it.
I'm going. I don't know yet.
Yeah. Just get the fillet, bro.
I might go with the Wagyu beef for
Whoa.
$189.99.
Hey.
You see this? That's his balls dropping underneath the table when I order the Wagyu beef for $189.99.
But I'm looking forward to that. But like I said, I will agree with you. They are a very exciting team.
Even who I really they're not up to this level, but it's another team that I have been enjoying to watch lately, who is also not a good team, but I like watching them, is the Lakers.
You know what? I agree.
You do?
I've actually caught myself
enjoying
the Lakers.
Me too.
It was actually the night that Charles Barkley made that statement.
I mean, and that guy I told you was going to be good. Not to toot my own horn, but he's pretty good right now. Kuzma.
Yeah, he might be taking the starting lineup. They might be getting rid of some people, man. Just to get
They
this
got to
guy
get rid
in.
of Ingram, dude.
They love him for some reason.
That
He's
guy
so
sucks.
fluky. You ever watch him play? He just looks like somebody's gonna break his
Can't
freaking.
shoot.
He can't.
He's like
dribble.
He looks like
really.
a piece of glass when he goes up to the
it's
lane.
like, oh my god, this guy's gonna die.
I'm-
Every time he goes to the freaking hole, this dude, his freaking legs are up his fucking back. Like, I'm not a fan of him. And the disloyal, just degrading statement to Durant to say that he's comparable disgusts me. How
I know.
dare you?
Why? Because his body looks the same?
Yeah, exactly.
It's bad.
How dare you,
It's
whoever
bad.
you are,
The closest
say
thing to
that
Durant is
dude-
Giannis, by the way.
Yeah, how dare you? Fuck you, whoever you are that said that. Stupid son of a bitch. Let's go to the next guy. Let's talk some Zeke. Zeke the Freak.
He is. He's on fire right now.
This is in the courts, like federal courts right now, right?
Yeah, I mean,
It's not the
This is the NFL versus the court versus Zeke versus the NFL versus the. I mean, I'm so lost. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. All right. So at this point, he can't play.
At
He's-
this exact point in time right now,
point, he can't play.
no.
Yeah.
But then,
But I can say this 5 minutes later. Hey, he's playing Sunday.
Right.
And you wouldn't even know what day we filmed the show
Right.
because the shit changes so much. So my whole thing is,
right?
why didn't he just sit out? We're already at game 8, bro. Do you think it was like best to just sit out, deal with it, or does he feel like fuck the NFL?
So I was listening to, I was watching PTI
Okay.
with my boy Wilbon, and I love Tony Kornheiser as well.
Okay.
So they're like, it's already gonna be week 9. He would have already been playing 2 games by now if he just sat it out.
Mhm.
They're 4-3 to begin with.
Yeah. He didn't really change anything.
They're 4-3 to begin with.
So at the end of the day,
And which we're gonna get into, they're 4-3 to begin with, and it just so happens that the team with the best record in the entire league
Philly.
is in their division.
Yeah. That's a tough one. And I mean, Ertz and freaking Wentz are killing it.
The whole team is phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, they
Right
lost
now.
their tackle, but
Wentz is a monster, and they just get Jay Ajayi
that's crazy.
for a 4th round pick.
Yeah. 4th rounder. So
The Dolphins front office, they're pitching. Let me tell you something. They're pitching a shutout this year.
I know,
They
'cause they
got
signed his
$10
boy.
million Smoking Jay, who's on IR,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh, they put him on
And then they take their only source of
Did
offensive
they put him on
production.
IR?
I believe so.
Holy shit.
They take
Jay.
their only source of offensive production, and they put him on a flight
Makes
for a 4th
sense.
round draft pick.
Makes sense. Not. So, what do you think about Philly right now? Are they just doing it right?
I like their coach a lot, Doug Peterson.
Okay.
Great coach. Number 1. Number 2, they have an
Backup quarterback.
They have an ideal. That doesn't mean he doesn't have brain.
No, I'm just saying.
He
Most
hasn't-
of the good ones.
Right. He has an ideal quarterback situation. He has the mixture between game manager and playmaker. That's what Alex Smith is right now as well, to be
Sure.
honest. game manager
I'm liking what
slash.
they're doing too.
Oh, they're doing both of them.
Dude, fucking Travis Kelce's a fucking beast.
Best tight end in the league.
Best tight end. And you know what?
Better than Gronk.
Hey, he's getting bitches too. By the way.
Is he ever?
Pardon me, he's getting young ladies. Come over, good. Excuse me, you beautiful flowers. That's what he's getting. But he's
Do yourselves a favor, check out Killa Trav on Instagram.
Killa Trav. It's on his sneakers.
That's what
bro.
he's doing.
Dude, he did the jerk. My son's
He's a big
got him in
man.
fantasy. He's like skyrocketing up to the league, but he's a beast. But
Yeah,
I'm liking KC and freaking Philly, bro.
Me too.
They're looking good.
Me too.
And if you look at it, right now, in these days, you got to have a legit, like, tight end, bro. Like, you
Absolutely,
have to.
because guess what? Both of these teams, Philly's got Alshon.
But they got Ertz, too.
Right. But Philly's got
The
Alshon.
targets he
And
gets.
Alshon's like, he's good, but he's not like crazy good.
Not like when he was here.
And then KC's got Tyreek Hill, who's like good. He's fast, but he's not crazy good either. But then you're right. The complementary is the run game.
And the tight end.
With the tight end is just killing
The
it on the
best
field.
the best teams right now have that freaking
Run game
go-to
tight
tight end, bro.
I know.
And they can still block, so it's tough.
I
It's
know.
going to be tough to beat them.
It is.
The
Which
thing-
makes sense because the Bears just lost their tight end.
Yeah, they lost him bad too. That was a tough one. Ooh, and they come out of the bye this week, so
That was amputation. Did you hear about that?
He had to get it cut.
That was this close
Oh
to
yeah,
being cut
yeah.
off.
His artery snapped, bro. Like it looked bad, and that's tough. Do you think that would have happened on grass?
Yeah, I mean the
The
way
way he planted,
yeah, that was just a whole.
it was
The
a
whole
tough
thing was just
situation.
pretty awkward, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I mean, now it's like
When
it
that thing,
sucks,
the way
but-
it snapped, it
yeah.
was like, ugh.
It sucks, but it's next man up, and you guys spent a fourth rounder on this guy, 87.
No, I think
Shaheen?
I think he was.
He was low, bro.
I
6.
think he might have been second
He was second.
or third.
You might be right, less than fourth. And that kid's got to be ready to go, you know.
Definitely gotta be
So
ready.
you spend a high draft pick on that, you know. I mean, everything I have goes out to Zach.
Yeah, I mean,
Prayers.
now's the time to make a name for
But
yourself.
now,
for
like
that
they were
kid.
saying, man, like he has to. They said his rehab is lifetime just to get back to normal walking and life. So there's no football timetable. They said the timetable is a lifetime from a doctor's perspective on what happened to him.
Really?
Yeah,
I did
just
not
to
hear
get
that.
back to just having a normal, like, you know, life with his kids, you know. And you know that's tough when you think about that, especially in the sport. But it's rough.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
But I wanted to backpack off something
Mm-hmm.
that just came to my mind with the Eagles. Now that we're over halfway through the season,
Yeah.
so we like the Eagles and we like KC.
Yeah.
They're good.
True.
They're AFC, NFC.
Yeah.
As much as you like them right now, at a little over midway point,
Mm-hmm.
are any of them going to be in a Super Bowl?
I could see. I can legitimately see KC if they get everything in the right situation. They can compete. I mean, I like their defense. I like
agree.
what Alex Smith is doing. I like that rookie running back Hunt. I like Kelsey, Hill. I mean, they got some pieces, bro. Like, I would not be surprised, like, if they got to that point. The Eagles, I mean, like you just said, man, they just picked up a Jai. They got freaking Blunt. They got Alshon. They got Ertz. Their defense is good. It's tough, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think they're just going to be shooed out the fucking league. And then you still got to look at the up-and-comers coming up, you know. Fucking Pittsburgh is they lost to us, and then they went on a tear. So, and Pittsburgh's Pittsburgh. Not just, I'm just throwing out names that.
And they're trying to get rid of Martavius Bryant right now.
Yeah, we'll take him. Hey, hello.
We're over here.
There's a here. So, I feel like Jimmy Kimmel, but the topic for the chicks. Sorry, ladies. You guys are so important to us that we gotta push you. Dude, stop laughing, man. We're gonna get a lot of female haters.
I'm not laughing.
You know how he's like, oh, sorry, we went over. We keep going. We're not purposely going over because I really want to get into this topic, but we have to have some time, and we're not going to lead off the show.
No, we have to really. This is a discussion.
Yeah, this is
point.
a very flare your nose and get serious here, Little John. You have to get. We have to get prepared for this statement. It's like if you guys saw I gotta find the episode where we were talking about women in sports.
That was a pretty good episode.
Yeah,
pretty controversial, but
very controversial. But you have to be controversial if people are gonna watch, and you guys are watching. So on episode 27, I swear, I'm gonna really give it to you because you're not gonna like what I say, women, but you're gonna understand.
I think it's to be honest, I think it's gonna be a very, very understandable topic.
Yeah.
And it's something that we've kind of been thinking about for this. We're going on our second year of this thought process now, and I think it's time that we kind of
just get it out there. So
but
you asked me.
I mean, I think they would agree, to be quite honest.
True. You asked me about the Super Bowl. Who do you have? In that, do
At
you
this
think
midway
those
point?
two? No. Do you think those two have a chance? Or you still? I mean, I know how much you are in love, man love with Brady.
It's correct.
So
Edelman was a major loss for New England.
Huge.
They were giving up 30 odd points a game.
Okay.
Since then, they've been giving up like less than 14, maybe less than 10. So, of course, the mastermind, he did a couple sleepless nights, and the defense is
just like that.
There
So you still are rolling with the Pats.
I could see that being an AFC championship.
Okay. Pats and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That'll be tough.
And as far as the NFC, I gotta tell you, a team that I think is coming up real strong right now in the NFC, real strong, is the Seahawks.
They always.
I'm getting. They signed Dwayne Brown, which helps their shitty offensive line, but then. First of all, they got to stop giving Eddie Lacy a chance to run the ball.
He's done.
Just go with Thomas Rawls,
Give
whatever, and just stop.
Yeah.
I am not paying anyone to lose weight at the professional level.
Exactly. Dude, you're a professional.
We'll give you $50,000 if you stay in
biscuit
shape
noodles,
in the
bro.
off season.
If you stay away from In-N-Out, we'll fucking pay you.
Right.
Don't eat the jungle burger. What the fuck, man?
It's
the
unbelievable.
Beast is out. I don't know what it's called. We don't have it here. Stop eating, dude.
It's unbelievable.
You're a freaking NFL player.
But
with that being said.
Right. But their D is stout as always.
Yes.
Russell Wilson, again, he falls in that quarterback that you want to have.
All right.
Game manager / playmaker.
All right. So I hear a
So
Super Bowl
I could see
match.
I could see a New England KC AFC championship, and I really could see a Philly.
And the Seahawks. Nice. All right. Again, women, sorry. Just subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and Spreaker for you Android users. And we'll see you, Saturday on ECSports. For Anthony, I'm Dion. Good day. Hey, women, we'll see you soon.